And it's Rose.
So today we're going to work on foot and ankle stretches and strengthening.
What you're going to want before you start the tutorial is I have this really cool roller, but you can just use a tennis ball if you want. And I have a Theraband, and the thickness that you get depends on how strong your ankle and your foot. Because if you get a really thin one, it might snap, and that's not good. Then you're going to want a blanket or a towel, so we're just using this blanket. You're going to take your roller or your tennis ball, just whatever you have, and you're going to put the arch of your foot on it and just roll it out. And depending on how much, you can do this for like in a certain amount of time, like a minute, or you can do like 50 to 100, just however long you want. Always make sure that you do the other side.
Okay, so what you want to do is, this helps you your Achilles, and then it also helps your arch. So what you want to do is you want to point your arch, point your toes, flex your toes, flex your arch. You just keep doing that. You can do that like 50 to 100 times. In a month or two, your arch will be very well improved. Is you can just flex your toes and point your toes. Do this 100 times every day. And then you can also just point and flex, and point and flex. And make sure you really flex your feet back.
Okay, so then you're just going to take your Theraband. I have a piece of tape on mine so then it just doesn't come undone. So you're just going to take that piece of tape off. Okay. So you just unroll it. So what you're going to want to do is take it, and I like to fold mine in half because it's pretty thick, but it just depends on like what you're doing. So you're going to want to place it here. And what you can also do to get more of a stretch is place it over your toe, so then it covers more of your foot. And then you're just going to pull it back and straighten your leg. So then you're going to do like the pointing exercises that Paige just demonstrated. So just do that. And this just really strengthens your ankles and your feet. And then you're going to want to go around, town. What I also like to do is to go like out like this. And this is more of a stretch, and just to lift your foot off the floor. But try to keep your knee on the floor, so this just stretches your Achilles. Yeah. So now, if you don't like have that good of balance, you can just hold on to a wall. But you don't have to. And you're just going to make it so your feet are in 6th position, and you're just gonna go up to the balls of your feet and then back down, and just repeat that 50 to 100 times. And this helps your calves and your ankles. Now, what you like to do, I'm just gonna straighten my leg like this, and then you're gonna glide your hand down and push your toe to the ground.
So just put the top of your feet on the towel and just sit down. And make sure you sit on your heels, and make sure your feet aren't sickled.
And you can find like something about this high off the ground. If you can get it lower, that might be better depending on how good your arch is. So you can just use a couch. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put your foot about like right here on it, underneath it, and just straighten your leg. And that doesn't do much of a stretch for me, so I'm going to be taking a towel and setting it on there, and then so that pushes it down more. And then you can just keep folding the towel depending on how much you need to do it. And always make sure that you don't overstretch a foot because you can really hurt yourself.